Let's continue where we left off. Gah! That's a large volume, but let's continue. Tomorrow comes. So I think we're in the process of going through the old battlefields, and we should be burying Gustav currently. We're working on it, for sure. More expedition, please.
These are all expeditions?
Yeah.
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
Polished chroma catalyst. Okay. I don't know, what is it about the mouse sensitivity? But it's a little bit disorienting. Just a bit. There we go. New enemies. Let's get started. Nice. It looks like there's no obvious one. Let's check the head. Nope, that's not working. Let's see, what do I got? To on? Let's do that.
Chroma is flowing.
Let's light him up.
You're outmatched.
Let's see. Wait. If there's an ability based on, let's give ourselves a. Okay, I missed that. There we go. So far, so good.
Brace yourselves.
I was parrying. Sure. Alright, so far so good.
You're outmatched.
There we go. Nice. Oh yeah. We get a. Oh, we ranked up a weapon, and on applying shell, duration increases by 2. Nice. Longer shell. Nice. You may leave. I have no interest in speaking with you. You're awake? Is this Clea? You're awake? Surprising. Have you sufficiently recovered? If so, then you can help. There's much left to do. Who are you? Help me. Yeah, because again, this is a fun situation to where, in retrospect, Mael, Alicia, they're the same person. So spoilers for if you have not. Spoilers, by the way. The fact that the faded woman is Clea, so it's really interesting to see. This is the dialogue with Alicia, Mael, and her. I guess not. Pity. I'd hoped to return to more important matters, but instead I must occupy my time with this. What important matters? Vengeance. I will settle this conflict once and for all. I really don't have time for this. It's probably for the best that you don't get involved after what happened before. Go and play with your friends. Woman's gone silent. Jeez. because everyone who has been spoiled already knows that that person is Clea. But the fact that this shows how Clea is so unattached to this, because she has better things to deal with, because everything that we've been dealing with has been because of the writers who killed so, and it's just so interesting to see where, in regards to the spoiler, the fact that as early as the beginning of Act 2, we show how distant she is with everybody here.
Radiance.
It is a really tragic story when you think about it.
Careful, Mael.
There we go. There we go. We gotta get more practice, man. We gotta get more practice in on this. 30. Good job, Verso. You've reached 30. But like, just to see this early on as to how like calculated Clea is, very rough, man. Clea is so focused on on everything
that will
else
help.
that she has honestly no time to deal with it. But I do see now that I'm like here, it's kind of let's clear the area first. It's just the idea that Clea, like I respect that Clea is in a place to not process, to not deal with everybody's emotions, like dealing with Renoir or Verso or Alicia. She has no time for that because of the people who attacked the family, which is rough.
Radiance away.
Apply sleep. I want slow, yeah. Slow's good.
Feel the storm.
Can I get... Do you get... There we go. Nice, nice, nice.
Looks like we passed the danger zone. And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
What's over here then? Ooh.
Emily, Expedition Wall 41. My bag's getting weighed down from all my kills. Maybe I need to pick smaller trophies. Estelle bagged 7 of those armoured nevs. So I've got to get at least 8 in this next batch if I'm going to beat her. Leah showed me how to double up my weapon pictos. Might not be stable, but the bang's going to be worth it. The painters might be out of our reach, but her minions aren't. And if I die, I'm going to make sure I die big. Like Xavier says, subtlety is not our game. We only live till 40. So let's go make some friends.
Jeez, man. If you're gonna die, die. If you're gonna leave, leave with a bang, man.
Nice.
Leave with a bang if you have to. Oh! You're interesting. You're in chromatic luster? This is gonna be a problem.
Shields up.
my god, I messed up on that. Let's see. Okay.
Your existence ends now.
Their defenses are down. Deal me out.
Okay, let's see what we're gonna do.
The cards have spoken.
Oh my god, I got hurt so badly from that one, jeez. Oh my god, she died already? Shit.
On me!
Let's try it. Let's carve a path.
Okay.
Let's go faster. Your existence ends now.
Okay, let's see. Healing's important.
You can't leave us yet.
Oh, you recover by doing that? Interesting. Oh, you're 2 AP, okay.
Let's go faster.
Oh, yeah, plus 2 AP, never mind. I made that mistake.
No time to lose.
Careful now.
Nice.
Swiftly now.
I need to heal real quick. Jeez. He's not defenseless. I tried. No, I revived.
Their defenses are down.
Okay.
Ready to strike.
Do I have a skill to recover? There we go.
Ciel, don't! Look out!
There we go. So, guard is up for... Wait. Is guard up for... Shell is not up for everybody. Okay. I doubt... No, he... No, that's not good.
Well,
Let's see. Oh, she's the one that can heal. Let's see.
it's locked on you.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Okay, let's see. What can I do? I doubt he'll get burn damage. He has no shields.
It's locked on you.
Okay. Let's see. We still get powerful.
Would have lived.
Here we go. I'll use your life.
I know I'm burning.
Your existence ends.
Oh god, she is in danger. I don't have a healing skill on you. God. Oh, that is a problem.
Coming.
Let's see, card reaver, play second time.
The cards have spoken. Ready.
Okay. There we go. There we go. Hell yeah, buddy. Good job, CL. You get energized parry on successful parries. Depends on who we're fighting, too.
Expedition 57, Carla. These siege engines seemed much more powerful in Lumiere. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair.
I'm sorry.
I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way to spend such precious coin?
Wait. Okay. I guess that's gonna happen. Mael.
Hey. You holding up? We're almost there.
Holding up. Everywhere we go, just death. Death and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Look, my
I
Elliot.
thought you would understand. You said you spent your immortality burying the people around you. Doesn't any of this bother you? And
Of course
you,
it does.
Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing happened?
She's only 16. How would she know?
We need to continue.
Why do you...
Mael. You know what we must do. When one falls, come on.
Ooh. 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 Mayao is still very young to understand that, like, sure, things are crap. Things are unwanted. We often go through life with hard choices, with things that aren't happening the way we want it. But please understand, Mayao, that things do get better with experience. With experience, you get stronger. With experience, loss becomes easier. Med.
Are you
Med.
hurt?
Fine. Thanks.
Ready?
Okay, buddy. This is the duelist. I'm so excited.
I'm ready. Their defenses are down.
Wonder how long defenses last.
Bring it on.
Oh my god, come on. The graphics weren't helping me right there. Cannot sure.
Let's go find her.
Let's see. We need the buffs right now.
No time to lose.
Let's see.
No tricks.
Flames. On me. Nestle, dodge.
Oh! There was a jump button that I had to do. Okay.
Your existence ends now.
Do me in.
Low.
Let's spill some ink.
Let's see.
Let's dance.
Oh! What?
You're outmatched.
Well, well.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Their defenses are down.
I was pressing the parry button, I swear. Let's see.
Your existence ends now.
Second phase. Okay. Ooh, okay. Where did he pull that out of? Jeez. Oh god. Okay. There's another input I need to pay attention to. I could have used...
Watch out.
I was pressing dodge.
On guard!
Oh, we're out of power? Okay, let's see. Let's do this.
Eyes up, Verso.
Oh god! Ah, gradient! Gradient!
Ready to strike.
Let's see. What does inverted do? That's what I'm not aware of.
Not today.
What does inverted do? Prevents characters from being healed. They get damage instead? Okay.
Let's gamble.
Okay, let's gamble a bit. Play a second turn. See that. Nope. Consume foretell to deal 200% more damage.
You're
On guard!
Go.
take your shot.
Ah! Messed that up again.
My turn. Let's go faster. Ready to strike.
Let's see. babe. Oh, Moon coming in from the sidelines. Moon coming in from the sidelines, baby. He took his sword? I want to keep the sword. There you go, Mael. Cut through your, cut through despair, cut through doubt. Together we continue. Combo attack, base stack has 1 extra damage. Nice. Extra hit. Nice. I want to get the fire weapon from the dude.
Well, turns out this Neveron wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learned fast.
Hell yeah, buddy.
All this. This is what we're fighting for.
Man, that is a fun fight. I'm excited that we go forward. Ooh, yeah. There's no better way to teach a teenager than to have them go through a hard time.
Interesting.
I really don't think there's a better way to really teach that. Even through failure, success is on the other side. Even through despair, hope can be provided. It takes time and energy to develop into the person that you have to be. Time and patience at the same time to really figure out what you want, what you need. Wait, how do I get up? Escape. You don't fight, and that's okay. I know. It's never easy. Expedition 0 was right there.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started.
Mm-hmm.
The paintress, Renoir, they will pay.
No more dome. Just open skies.
I'd like
I'll
that too.
save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us.
You were always there for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll save them.
Say hi to Soph for me, yeah?
We could never tell if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
It's a good thing we have glasses covering up
For
Loon.
being my family.
Of course.
See you in the next life.
Of course, Mael. Of course. It's rough, I know. How do you deal with it, you know? Makes your heart hurt. Makes everything hurt. All the same. Knowing how it ends doesn't change the impact. Okay. How do you take care of a child that's yet to learn that they know not that they are not? Hard to say, man. Back at the camp. We gotta upgrade our
For
stuff.
about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Monoko Station
Why there?
to recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Her heart?
Hot?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
I don't know.
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoko Station. And then we'll take the Paintress's heart.
Of course, of course. Yes, Smile? She still has to grieve on her own, but it's lonely. It is lonely. Can I can't change my character, that's fine.
That was sad.
Oh yeah? You were here?
Yeah.
You were sad.
Yeah.
You were thinking of Julie.
Yeah.
Well, not just her, but... yeah.
Want a hug?
Hug him!
I do.
Let's see who else I can spend time with.
How come Monoko lives so far from the other Gestrels?
Monoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Gestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Gestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
I wonder what he did. What did he do?
Your oldest friend is a Gestral.
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Gestrels?
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
How far up the mountain is Monoko Station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Who do I spend time with? We gotta riz up my best friend buddy
That
though.
was...
Yeah.
You were...
Let's riz him
you
up
were
first.
Not just...
One.
Yeah.
Let's riz up Eskia, man. Eskia! Eskia! Riz the Esk!
She reminds me of someone.
Who? Mael? You mean CL?
You mean CL?
No, Mael. Have I met her before?
You did, but
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
yeah, because the reality is that here's a spoiler again, because I don't know who there is, but in this particular spoiler, I don't think is like too severe, but CL was going through a difficult time, and she chose to go out at sea. SGA saved her from drowning. He is the epitome of a lifeguard, and I love my lifeguards. You're the one who says all humans seem the same to you, or sometimes I feel like you know everybody.
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh, well. That's because you're all cousins. Same,
Same.
but different.
Same.
Right, so maybe it's that.
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin.
What?
Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
Sure, buddy. Yep, you're so... You know, that almost makes sense. Yeah, you right.
Yep.
Oh, great name. Oh, can I be Eskia the Great? No, wait. How about Eskia the Brave? Oh, no. Eskia the Great is better.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
just
buddy?
a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Of course, buddy. Their bond grows. Okay. I don't know what the relationships do for me, but I better riz up my friend.
Your oldest friend,
Yes.
Gustav. would
Can I
know,
can I
because
can I do
you
that
don't
to
get
everybody? I can spend time with everybody. Hell yeah. Spend time with everybody, frack with everybody.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That is a fair question to ask, but ouch, that hurts.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
Alright then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
Alright. As a gesture of good faith.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
Like a little genie. Like a genie.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Of course. Bonding with the questions. Evasive. Triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Reluctantly intrigued. Increase. When the interrogation is over, goes back to the others. Okay.
How far up?
Not too high, but... All right.
No.
And just as far...
Oh, my husband.
Yes, I want to spend time with you.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
That is true.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that
That-
what this is?
Yes, I'm trying to. I'll trade you a story for a story. It's better to stay mysterious. Sure.
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories and then there are stories.
What does that mean?
You first then.
Something epic, full battle and danger, strange wonders and mysteries?
Something unusual then? Strange wonders and mysteries?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade.
Okay.
No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Okay, sure.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
The next 5 minutes arguing whether CL should also share. Teasing. Hey, at least that's a growth in one direction. Maya should take some time to write. Let's do that. Gathers her courage and writes about Gustav's sacrifice. How he laid the trail. Hope they'll read the story someday. For those who come after. Oh.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
But of course.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
How do
I
we
asked
plan
the
on...
Kestrels for help.
Smart.
That's really cute.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do.
Oh yeah?
When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
That is kind of a fun way to think about it.
I like that.
That's really cool.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
The husband?
I remember. The night we first met. At the Crooked Tower.
Right,
You mean the Eiffel Tower?
after the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
Hold hands! Hold your hands! Touch your
Isn't it
hands.
logical? But parts of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. that they'd stopped her. Then the pain just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
Yeah.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
And you're very distracting.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
Right?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
That is fair. Well, it's a cute sad thing, like, but also, haha.
How come?
Well, no code.
I want to bond with my sister. Fight me. Anybody else to check up on? Oh? Wanting to apologize for her behavior.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey,
I didn't mean.
it's fine.
I just.
I miss him too.
It's hard.
Of course.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me when I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going, to make sure I continue.
Monet.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
Is that healthy?
Feel Gustav.
Massive baguette.
Yeah,
Girthy
I do.
baguette.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
you have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't.
It comes natural. It just.
Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Because honestly, how do you how do you know what to do? How do you know what to do in an impossible situation? Hey guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. And if you liked it, make sure you subscribe and follow for more content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.